What a stunning venue. We are live at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. And it's Terri Harper, tipping the scales at 60.8 kilos. She's got a reach of 165 centimeters, her height 174. And she'll be facing Miss GB, Natasha Jonas. She weighed in at 61.2 kilos. She stands at 173 centimeters with a reach of 165.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Terri Belter Harper. She won the IBO lightweight title in 2019 and the WBC lightweight title in 2020. Miss GB, she fights out of Liverpool, UK, and won the WBO junior middleweight title in February of 2022.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from London, England, here is a flyweight champion of the world, Showtime, Sonny Edwards. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee, the one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
People are arguing about this in the street, in the pubs, in the bars, and this is why it gets giddy, it gets exciting. The anticipation, second to none.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And there's the bell to start the round. These two fighters are made for one another. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good one. Catch and shoot. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The first time Harper and Jonas met back in August of 2020, it was the first time ever that two British fighters had contested for a women's world title bout.
So how does Terri Harper make sure she wins the fight this time? She doesn't want to draw. What she does, she uses her youth, her pace, her speed, her movement. If you stand in front of anybody that has the skill, they're going to outskill you. But the one thing you can't pretend to have is youth. And so she needs to use her youth, use the ring, use her footwork, and get Natasha chasing her. She'll look too slow. She wants to stand in front of her. Do not stand in front of her. Terri Harper needs to box and pop.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? That punch doubled her over. Through the up, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Nice counter shot. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but don't expect it. And now going for the finish. Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, four, five.
She's up, but what condition are her legs going to be in? She's going to have to stick and move to make it through this round.
What now is about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
If they want to win this round, they got to turn it around here.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. They exchange punches. She throws a punch. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Punch, counter punch. She got clipped by that counter. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
They ring the bell, and here we go. So she's back in her corner, Johnny, but you got to believe this is just a calm before the next storm. Her opponent is going to swarm her again as soon as that bell rings.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That one lands. A perfect counter shot. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighters. A lot of big punches, and Jonas can't take it anymore. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that on replay over and over again.
A shot from the gods took her out. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.